Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Hope you're doing well today. So as you can see, I'm kind of like half makeup, half ready. Today I want to be showing you a like festival eye look. It's kind of a twist on something I've already kind of done on my channel. I've kind of learned that an under eye wing, so taking the shadow here and coming kind of from below, really worked on my eye shape. I have hooded eyes, as you can see, so when I'm very natural you only see a tiny bit of my eyelid, but I love a wing. I love a dramatic kind of moment, so I've been kind of playing around with eye looks that works for hooded eyes. And so today I'm going to be doing kind of like a silver under eye wing, and yeah, because it's for a festival I want to go super glittery. I love to get super glam for festivals. I know that some people like to go very like boho, cool. I'm very like glam makeup. Yeah, that's the look. So that's what I'm going to be filming today. I would love it if you can like and subscribe. It would mean an awful lot to me. Let's get into the eye look. So I've zoomed you in so we can really get up close and personal with my eyes. As you can see, I've kind of just done a very basic base. I will leave a link of the products that I used on my base down below. I've gone for kind of a medium to full coverage foundation, just brows, bronzer, because I really want the eyes to like speak today. So first of all, I'm going to prep my lids with my VIEVE eye wand. I really want like a very blank upper eyelid. I think because so much is going to be going on underneath, I really want my top eyelids to just be very blanked out. I think I am going to put a shimmer over them. And then I'm going to take from my VIEVE 90s palette, taking the really light colour called Skimp, and I'm just pressing that all over my lid. So they're really just fully blanked out. I have very veiny eyelids, so I feel like I need to do this step. But if you don't have veiny eyelids, you could just kind of go with it. I am next going to take, I'm going to take Dial Up, which is from VIEVE, and it's this really incredible kind of like icy, can you see that? It's kind of that kind of like icy shimmery silver. I don't really think the like reflect is picking up. I'll put in like an iPhone picture here so you can kind of really fully see that reflect. And I'm just going to take this brush from Makeup by Ariel. It's the A20, and it's kind of a flat brush, but it's a bit longer than like a packer brush. And I am just going to lightly put this just kind of all over my eye. So I don't want it to be noticeable, but I just really want just a really subtle kind of wash of glitter. When I did this look before and I did kind of like a dark under eye, I left my lids really like blank. I wanted them really matte. Because this is a festival, I think it's just a bit fun to kind of add like extra glitter. And so as you can see, it doesn't really look like I have much on, but it's just that kind of wash, which I think will just catch the light really pretty. Okay, so now we're going to start under the eyes, and normally I do this with like blacks and dark colours, and because I want the silver to really show through, I'm going to go with kind of greys, just so that when I put this kind of silver on top you kind of see it. So you want to pick something that isn't too of like a dark tone, and I'm just going to run this kind of under my eyes, so it's still got some depth but it's not like dark. And I like to go quite low on my eyes. I like quite a grungy look, but you could do this a bit sharper if you like wanted. I like to bring it, yeah, quite low down. I just did that on this kind of like pointed, like small brush. Next I'm going to take this angle brush, really small angle brush, and to pick up that same kind of colour. And I'm just going to start sketching out my wing. Like so. And if you can see, when my eye is relaxed, you see all of that like wing and definition. And now I'm going to go back in with this kind of buffer brush and just kind of smoke that kind of out, and just really just keep building until you get that kind of shape that you like. And what I am going to do today is I'm going to go in the inner corner just to really like make it that little bit more dramatic. Yeah, so it's kind of all under and kind of going out, and then on top you just have that kind of like wash. And if you feel like you have kind of gone in a bit heavy or a bit deep, just take a clean kind of fluffy brush and just kind of run over your edges, and that will really help just kind of with the blending. This is why I love to do this with the eyeshadow first, and if you go in too heavy you can kind of go back, whereas if you do it with like liners, I like panic a bit because I know I can't really control it as much. So I've got my two kind of wings, and then I'm going to go and do the inner corner again. So it looks a bit crazy now, but this is definitely a trust the process moment. So next I'm going to go in with one of the Made by Mitchell. This is one of the gel glaze creamy eyeshadows. And I'm just going to take this thin brush again and just kind of work in some of the product into the brush. These are super creamy. If you haven't got these, they come in so many colours and they're just so fun to play with. And I'm basically just going over all of that with this. So that's why I didn't want anything to be super dark, because I wanted this cream shadow to really like show up. And again with the wing, just kind of following what I've already done with the shadow, but with this, I mean, you could try and go straight in with this, but I find that you get like a better like definition. And as you can see, that whole under eye is now just shimmery. Next I'm going to go in with Drip Drip. If you haven't got Drip Drip, you have to. It is the most intense shimmer that you will ever use. It's one of my favourites. I am now just going to take this on a like a really small, almost like a lip liner brush, just to really reinforce that like pop. Every time I wear this Drip Drip I get so many compliments, so I think it really does catch the light. I've gone for the kind of like gun metal silver. You could do this look with gold, you could do it with like rose gold, like pinks. Yeah, I think that looks really cool. Let me just quickly run through the other eye. So I'm going to go back in with my gel pot, and I kind of like stamp this in. Once it's activated, it's very creamy, so if you just stamp it and kind of work it into your brush, that's how I find like it works the best. going to go back in with that drip, which I've just put on my hand, and again I'm working it in with a little brush. I'm just scattering the under. And can you see? You've just got that really cool like reflect under. I think I want a tiny bit more glitter on top, so I'm going to go in with my Moondust from Urban Decay in Space Cowboy and just stamp this on my like upper lid. This again just gives the most insane reflect, which again is just going to catch that light. And next we're going to go in with mascara. See, I think it looks I'm happy with how it looks, but I think once you add lashes and mascara to something like this, it like fully completes it. Right, I'm just going to curl my lashes. I'm going to be wearing kind of false lashes, but I still want like a heavy bit of mascara, and this is the MACSTACK. I think I might need another one of these. This is, I think, running out. And I'm just going to do my lower lashes too. Already, even with that falsies, I think if I cover up this, it just looks so much like cooler once your lashes are on. Okay, so here's the look with just mascara. As you can see, it just really catches the light, and it just, your eyes look really pulled out. And if I'm relaxed and I don't have my eyes open, as you can see, it's just kind of just really cool. The fact that it's kind of like under. Okay, I'm just going to put on these kind of small little wispy half lashes. And I love a half lash. I wore a full lash the other day. Well, it wasn't the other day, it was the other week. And I feel like I looked so different. Like, I really just don't wear full lashes anymore. Like, half lashes are just my thing now. Whilst they're drying, let's do lips. So I've got my RAVE EYE Lip Sculpt in Taupe. Like so. I'm going to take one of my Jeffree Star minis. This is in Celebrity Skin, and it's got like a slight pinkness to it, but it really matches lovely with that liner. And if you want just a matte lip, you could go with something like this. I actually think I was going to put on a gloss, but I think I'm going to keep the lip matte. I think it goes with the kind of like grungy eye. Right, now let me just pop on these lashes. And these lashes just really just add volume kind of where they need to. This is the final eye look. Like a dramatic lower wing, and honestly it gives that kind of glitter grunge without being like crazy, and it's still like really glam. And as you can see, if I always need to just relax my face. If I relax my eyes, you still see all of the makeup look. If I'd done this above, you just wouldn't have seen any of this kind of, you wouldn't have seen any of it. So this is just a really cool trick if you do suffer with hooded eyes. So yeah, this is the final look. We all know I love like a 90s grunge. It's giving off that kind of glam but sparkly kind of look that I wanted. Let me know what you think below. Let me know if you have hooded eyes and you really struggle with like eye looks. It's something that I didn't even really like think about until I started doing YouTube, and I was kind of doing looks and then I wasn't really like seeing the look. So it's kind of been like a little journey of mine to kind of show eye looks that look good with hooded eyes. Let me know what you think, and thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again super soon.